That's not big enough for the dually. Welcome back to the channel. We just got back from the track a few days ago with Justin's Lexus. He did really good at the races. Glad to get back though. It was a long weekend, long drive. I think it was 17 hours or something each way, which I drove about 12 of it. Jesse just kind of hung out, but we got a lot of stuff going on around the shop today. Got a few cars leaving soon. Just want to show you guys some updates on some stuff. So I'll take you around the shop, show you what we got going on. We got Troy over there on the Camaro. Danny's on the Firewall. Jesse's putting together this 56. This 56 should be done soon.
Next week.
This week. Jesse's going to have the 56 done this week. He told me that last week. So if he's got to work 200 hours this week, he's got to do it because he's the project manager and he makes things happen. That's how Jesse rolls.
Knowing there was some stuff that I didn't know I was supposed to do.
And we got Eddie on the Scion. That thing's coming out good. Had Chew here today. He does all the wiring. He's going to get the wiring together. He laid out some grounds and got some measurements on that. So that thing will be coming together quick. You got it figured out, Nutter? Jesse just cut a hole in here. I don't think he measured it. He just, yeah. Isaiah, what are you doing?
Taking picos out so you can fill in the holes.
Isaiah's what is it, an intern? Is that what they call it? Intern?
Yeah.
Is that what you do? He comes and works with us on the summer. He worked with us last summer. And he's working again this summer. How old are you now?
14.
14 years old. He actually wants to work, so that's surprising for a 14-year-old. And he likes the car stuff. He's got his own welder last year, didn't you? He got his own weld machine. He brought it with him and been practicing welding. So he'll definitely be around for a while.
Trying to get better.
Oh yeah, yep, that's how you do it. You got any shout outs, any girls or anything? At the skating rink? Nothing? Huh? You ain't got no girls at the skating rink? With a disco ball or something?
I don't think
He
all
can
the
shout out
skate
his
rinks
girl.
are closed.
He wants to do a shout out to his girl?
You can shout out your girl?
Oh,
Well, we don't know who she is, so.
Isaiah getting over here.
Oh man. You don't want to shout out any boys, do you?
No.
Okay. All right, I got you. Good.
What?
Troy Fedora.
Hello.
What you got going on over here, Troy?
I don't know.
You don't know? Troy got the firewall knocked out. Just got to be welded in. Looks awesome.
I make believe I know, but I don't know.
Makes believe.
Make believe.
It looks pretty good. Make believe to me.
It's faking. I'm a
like
faker.
I like it. You got that done last week. Or at the track testing. I think you did the window net today, right?
Yes,
got the
sir.
Tim McCamus window net kit installed.
On that kit.
And now he's installing the Tim McCamus carbon fiber seat. He's got it trimmed out. Got some steel done back there. Got the receiver lips for the carbon. Show you that stuff. Firewall came out awesome. Got some receiver lips for the carbon.
You said the lips.
Is that receiver lips, right?
Yes, sir.
For the carbon. There's another one that goes down here and another one that goes there. Just not in right now. Got the Zeus holes built into it for the springs, for the little Zeus's.
Yeah, the hole's got to be opened up, and I got to recess the rivet holes so they're flush.
Yeah, so the carbon will sit flat.
Little
so
details.
Those two smaller holes are a little over 1/8 inch. They'll be recessed so the
We'll do
rivet's
that
flush.
before it gets welded in, but there's got some finish welding to do over there yet.
Yeah, a little bit of welding on this X brace and some stuff up there, and then he can weld those in. Obviously, if that was welded in now, he wouldn't be able to get the welds underneath it. So he's gonna do this. He's gonna get the tunnel in it, shifter mounted, probably do the pedals, steering column, all that good stuff. Get as much of it as we can while the body's off it. It's easy to get to. He's welding without a hood on. I don't think he can weld much better with his hood on, so I guess I'll leave it off.
I'm welding by braille.
Yeah, that's all right. That's how I do it. Even with my hood on, I can't see. Got this car started last week. It's a 25.2 chassis. All that's done. This thing's gonna be actually a really cool car. I really like this car.
It'll be badass.
Yeah, hell yeah. Gonna run Outlaws 632 with it. Got a good motor for it. Got a good transmission. Got all good parts for it. Should do really well.
Quick demonstration on the seat.
Yeah, demo that seat for us, Troy.
Because I know you like this part.
I do. I like them seats. Seats are exciting. It's the seat. Gets a mount, 1/2 inch tube that goes around the front here. Gets another tube here, 1/2 inch tube from here to the back, which he'll put in. And then it gets 2 little 3/8 tubes underneath that go from front to back. And that's
braces
it.
the seat.
That braces the seat, and that's all that mounts the seat. You get a Zeus's obviously spread out throughout it. So
Yeah, that's what I was just doing, mounting the Zeus plates.
yep,
The springs will go on these, and then they'll go through the floor here.
it's a really nice seat. This is what we use on most of the cars. We cut this back down here and then go up with it. The reason we cut this down and don't leave this here is, if not, it'd be really hard to get to the shifter, your hand, your arm, elbow, and everything.
You need
would hit this.
elbow.
So, yeah, you need some room on the inside. So we use these seats on pretty much everything, unless the customer doesn't want it. The good thing about them is they're pretty wide, and then you can do a pouring if you want to sit up higher, you want to be tighter in there, you want to fit a little different. You basically put all your entire racing suit on, sit in there just like you're going down a track, and it conforms to you. So
We definitely recommend the pour-in seats.
yeah, that way you're
Technology's become so user-friendly now.
absolutely.
They're not that difficult, and honestly, you're not going to get a better fitting seat.
I agree. Yeah.
And they're so much safer. The tighter you can be, the less movement in the car.
The same thing with the ISP head supports, which
Yeah, they'll be
put some pads on the
Pads
side.
along
That
through
way your
there.
head doesn't bounce around too much side to side.
It limits the movement.
Right. We'll keep you posted on this one. Troy's going to do a bunch of the stuff before the car body goes back on, make it a little easier. Is that it, Troy? Is that all we got from Troy today?
Shout out.
Shout out. Who you shouting out?
No, I can't do that.
Why?
That's a shout out to my band.
Yeah, shout out. Troy's his band is Hate Tank, and they got a
It ain't the Love Boat.
What kind of music is it?
Anger management.
Anger
metal.
Man. It's pretty wild music for sure, but they
We're on
do.
Look us up on Facebook, Hate Tank.
Yeah, they do all kinds of stuff. They do
Metal out of Newport Richie, all original.
Yeah, you guys do some like you play at some places, right?
Yeah, we
Every once in a
play
while.
out about once a month.
Yeah.
Yep,
yeah.
yep.
Pretty cool. I'm gonna have to go check one out.
You might.
It's far for me now, but I'll make it.
It's far.
Yeah.
We play in Tampa a lot. We
Tampa's
got a
not
gig
far.
coming up at the Brass Mug, so
Okay. Yeah.
have a look.
Yeah. So everyone check that out. That's his real passion. He just does the race car
Terrifying.
stuff to pay
yeah,
the bills.
I just do this for the fame and fortune.
Yeah. So not much fortune.
Not much fortune, but plenty of fame.
Anyways, all right. We'll let you get back to it, Troy.
Thank you, sir.
Danny's so tuned in right now, he didn't even know we were here.
I had no idea. Snuck up on me.
He's got his 30 thousandths eye on that firewall piece
Yeah, I
right
got
there.
a 30,000 tolerance. all right.
Getting her tuned in.
This thing's kicking my ass.
Doing this firewall in a Chevy 2. That's how Nick wanted. He wanted to do an outer perimeter basically in steel. This will actually get stepped in here about half the distance, and then it'll get a titanium piece bolted into that. So it's a little harder than what we usually do, but that's what Nick wanted, and it will look good. He had a picture of another Chevy 2 that was the same way. So that's how he wants it. That's how we're gonna do it. Danny wants to apologize for not making it to the race this weekend. For all the people that were asking about him, he's gonna be at the next race. He's gonna be in Palm Beach.
I had to work.
He did have to work. He had to stay. Him and Eddie stayed in Troy and held down the shop for us. So, but they're gonna be at Palm Beach, right?
Yep.
He can be at Palm Beach.
Yep.
He might even have his Dan the Man shirts on by then. We'll see.
Oh.
We'll see. But yeah, you can see he's got this one. This one's fit in there pretty good, right? That one there, the bottom one here.
Yeah, that one's
Fit in. So basically they're in there now. They're gonna come back out and get stepped, but they have to be fit, and then a titanium piece has to be fit to it, because if you lay this flat on the table, you wouldn't be able to fit the titanium to it correctly. So he'll fit the titanium to it, and then he'll mark the edge of the titanium, and Jesse will step it down so the titanium fits in there flush. It'll look really good. It'll be smooth across here instead of like stepped up and bolted on top of it. You did a windshield last week, probably what we were testing, right?
Yep.
So people probably didn't see the windshield. He's got the windshield all in there, flush mount windshield. The windows come out awesome. It's gonna be a cool car. He just unbolted the whole front, made it easier to get in there.
I'm all for easy.
Yeah, easy. You gotta be easy. Well, with this kind of stuff, you stretch out, it's hard to make it really right.
When you get old, you gotta sit down as much as you can.
I want to do that now, and I'm not even that old. My back's been hurting for a week.
Yeah, and everybody that's young out there, you'll realize one of these days you'll go, well, I remember guys who used to do that, now I have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is.
Oh yeah. Well, he's gonna keep on with this. He's gonna do this, and then I think he's gonna mount the front end, finish the side windows here soon, and this thing will be coming together pretty quick too. Got a lot of cars coming together pretty quick. We'll show you guys this when he gets it finished up. Show you the finished product. It's gonna look really good. Jesse's got all sheet metal done. We showed you some of this stuff, but he's got it all bead rolled now and put back in. Came out awesome. Not bad for his first time doing it.
Yeah, for the first time.
What's left on this one, Jesse? Just you got to do the same thing in the back. A few pieces of sheet metal got to be tacked in the back. Seam seal it all. Paint it, right?
Seam seal it and paint it.
Heck yeah, I like it. Put the one piece back in the middle, tack it all together, hit everything. Good done. Troy did a wing on it, a Pro Street wing. Guy had a picture of how he wanted it, so he got that knocked out last week. Went to the track, came out pretty good. Attach it to the deck lid so you can open the trunk easy. This thing's just about ready to leave too, so.